In the intrigue-filled and dramatic world of The Young and the Restless, a new chapter begins when Nate decides to contact Damian, his half-brother he has never met. This meeting, which takes place at a cozy coffee shop, promises to reveal many secrets and plunge both of them into a dangerous mind game where trust and truth become two opposing sides. The tension grows when Damian realizes that Audra, his ex-girlfriend, is actually Nate's lover. Anticipate sibling conflicts over their feelings for Audra. Who will win her heart in the end? The unexpected call and the meeting plan. Nate, a powerful and shrewd CEO, has spent a lot of time thinking before deciding to contact Damian. Although Damian has long since disappeared from Nate's life, recent clues have led him to believe that his half-brother is still alive and out there somewhere. Nate's call is a mysterious and straightforward invitation, leading them to a meeting at a coffee shop in the city. However, it is worth noting that Damian's identity is still a big question mark. Is the man who answered the call really Damian? Or is he just playing the part to take advantage of the situation? The coffee shop meeting, unanswered questions. The meeting takes place in an atmosphere filled with tension and suspicion. When Damian walks in, his eyes immediately meet Nate, a sharp man, full of confidence but also filled with caution. Damian, or at least the man who claimed to be Damian, began the conversation with a half-sarcastic, half-serious tone. "It's not every day that I get a job offer, especially from a CEO who's willing to fly all the way here to meet me." Nate, not letting Damian get the upper hand, smiled back, "When I see someone with potential, I don't want to waste my time. I know you're more capable than people think." The conversation opened with a mix of suspicion and compliments, like a game of chess where both were trying to figure out how to control their opponent. Damian not only questioned Nate's true intentions, but also expressed skepticism about the origins of this relationship. Was Nate really trying to help, or was he hiding an ulterior motive? Nate's fabricated plan and the hidden danger. What Nate doesn't reveal is that he has meticulously planned to lure Damian into a fabricated story. In Nate's mind, this is not just a family reunion, but also a strategy to control and exploit Damian. Nate believes that Damian, whether he is really his brother or not, is an important figure in the larger picture he is painting. Damian, however, is not someone who is easily convinced. His past trust issues have made him skeptical and cautious. Damian analyzes every word Nate says, as if he is trying to find inconsistencies in the story. "You say you don't waste time," Damian says slowly. "But why now? Why me? What do you expect from me?" Nate smiles, a smile that Damian can't tell if it's real or fake. "I think we both know each other's worth, Damian. And I believe you could be the companion I've been looking for." Layers of mystery. Although Nate tries to maintain a confident facade, Damian is not easily controlled. Their conversation is like a battle of wits, where every word and every expression carries hidden meanings. Nate not only wants to test Damian's loyalty, but also hopes to discover whether he really is his half-brother. But Damian, or the man pretending to be Damian, is no pushover. He appears shrewd and calculating, as if he has seen through Nate's plans. Damian may indeed be a troublemaker, but he also knows how to keep others on their toes. Is this the beginning of a relationship, or a dangerous game? The coffee shop encounter ends without any clear answers. Nate still has doubts about Damian's identity, while Damian doesn't seem to fully trust Nate. However, both understand that they've entered a game of no return. What Nate doesn't expect is that Damian may be hiding an agenda of his own, one that could threaten everything Nate is trying to protect. In the world of The Young and the Restless, where relationships are intertwined with intrigue and betrayal, this story is sure to continue to unfold with unexpected twists and turns. Will Nate succeed in manipulating Damian, or will he fall victim to his own plans? Who is Damian really, and what is he hiding? These questions will continue to haunt both of them, as they get deeper and deeper into the dangerous game they've just begun. On The Young and the Restless, the storm never stops in Genoa City. As darkness and uncertainty creep around every corner, a series of shocking events continues to push the characters into dramatic situations. Sharon, Nikki, Ian Ward and Victor Newman are all caught up in a spiral of intrigue and confrontation, opening a new chapter of darkness. Sharon's captive, escape and a terrifying hideout. It all begins when Jordan decides to move Sharon from the motel room where she's being held. His anxiety is evident on his face as he feels the pressure from the threats around him growing. Jordan, with the intention of protecting Sharon, or perhaps for his own purposes, hides her in a secret place. But it's not ideal, perhaps the sewer system or a dirty basement where the sunlight never shines. Sharon, despite her weakened and confused state, is not deterred from trying to escape. She senses that she is just a pawn in Jordan's larger plan. But what is that plan? And is she strong enough to fight it? Nikki Newman, unexpected encounter at the farm. Meanwhile, at the Newman farm, Nikki Newman is shocked to hear a voice from downstairs. Her heart races as she rushes down the stairs, only to be confronted by a sight she never expected. Ian Ward, the man who once brought misery to her life, is standing before her. Ian, with a knowing smile, is unfazed. He stands there, seemingly enjoying his moment of power as he watches Nikki panic and lose control. He announces that he has been released from prison and has decided to return to Genoa City, a decision that will surely cause a series of problems. Ian Ward, the sower of darkness. Ian Ward is not someone to be easily subdued. Even though he has been imprisoned before, he always finds a way to return to cause chaos. Genoa City has suffered his evil schemes before, and this time seems to be no exception. Although Victor Newman, with his power and influence, immediately confronted Ian and gave him a clear warning, "Leave this town, or you will pay." But Ian is not a man to be afraid. He is still determined to stay, as if he is plotting something bigger. Victor Newman, power and protection. Victor, a man who always puts his family first, cannot accept Ian's return and threatens the lives of his loved ones. He has defeated countless enemies before, and this time too, he is determined to protect the Newman family at all costs. But Ian is not an easy opponent to predict. He knows how to maneuver and play mind games with those who confront him. Victor not only has to deal with Ian, but also has to worry about the safety of Nikki, who has been deeply hurt by Ian. Nikki, despite her strength, still carries emotional wounds from the past, and Ian's return only deepens those wounds. Mysteries and dangers ahead. The story becomes more complicated when Sharon, who is being held captive, also seems to have some connection to Ian. Is Jordan protecting her or just using her for some plan? And what is Ian, with his unexpected return, really looking for in Genoa City? The confrontation between Victor Newman and Ian Ward promises to be a tense battle. Victor, with his power and intelligence, will not let Ian easily manipulate his loved ones. But Ian, with his cunning and uncompromising nature, is also willing to do anything to achieve his goals. Haunting open ending. In Genoa City, mystery is intertwined with intrigue and betrayal. The return of Ian Ward is not only a shocking event but also the beginning of a series of new troubles and dangers. Meanwhile, Sharon is still hidden in a secret place, waiting for an opportunity to escape Jordan's clutches. Can Victor protect his family from Ian? What will Nikki do to face the man who caused her suffering? And will Sharon find a way to save herself before it's too late? These questions will continue to haunt the characters, as they each step deeper into the vortex of darkness and unrevealed secrets. Subscribe to Yandar to stay updated with the latest news on our channel.